meeting you. So, today is Thanksgiving, and we're gonna make a dessert. What are we making, Ruby?
Ice cream pie.
Ice cream pie. We are making
delicious, but it might not.
No, it's gonna be so good. We are making vegan pumpkin ice cream freezer pie, and it's gonna be so good. So, the first thing we're gonna do is make the crust of the pie. So we've got about 10 graham crackers, the whole pieces, not graham crackers come in the long ones, but you can split them. We've got the whole long pieces, 10 of those, all crushed up in this pan, in this tray, pan,
Bowl.
it's not a bowl, dish, it's a glass dish.
Yes, dish.
All right, so we are going to add to that 1 tablespoon of flour and half a cup of sugar. Will you do the sugar, Rube?
Yes.
We're using organic brown sugar because we're fancy. The sugar's waiting for you. You can use any kind of sugar, really. I just bent the heck out of this. And lastly, for the crust, not really lastly, but almost lastly, we are going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now we're just gonna stir these all together. You're just gonna stir these all together, and we just did it all in the dish already because then we don't have to clean up as many things. So just get them all nice and combined. Got a chunk of sugar there. And then we are going to add, how much coconut oil? We're using coconut oil as our liquid. The recipe we're using called for butter, but we want to make this vegan, so we're going to use coconut oil, and we need half a cup of that. Oh, and we just melted our coconut oil in the microwave. So then you just stir that all together until it's all nice and combined, and then press it into the dish to make like a graham cracker crust.
It's gonna be delicious.
It's gonna be so good.
I never heard of pumpkin ice cream.
Yeah, that's why we're making it, because a lot of people don't make it.
A lot of people don't know what it is.
We preheated our oven to 350 degrees, and we are going to bake this for 5 minutes just to kind of set it, because, I mean, you don't really need to bake any of this. There's no eggs or milk or anything. The only thing is to just like sterilize the flour, because raw flour is dangerous, and just to set it. So we're gonna get our hands dirty. Gonna get our hands dirty and press this into the pan to make the crust. So make sure it's all nice and mixed. There's no.
Take off my band-aids.
Good idea. So you're gonna want to focus most of the crust onto the bottom, and then just put a little bit up on the sides of the pan. Don't spread it. Push it. Push it. Push it real good.
Is that even a song?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Push it. Push it real good. It's because you're 8.
You're right.
Yeah. Just make sure this one didn't destroy it, because, you know, 8-year-old bulldozer. And then we're gonna put this in the oven for 5 minutes. I'm gonna set the timer on my phone for 5 minutes. And then, while we're doing that, we're gonna make the ice cream filling. So this recipe is super easy. You literally just throw everything into a blender and then just blend it together. There's no like, add this and mix your dry and wet ingredients. You literally just throw it all in. So, first is we're gonna add our, you wanna add the pumpkin? We've got 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin. Just plop it in there. No need to worry.
I told you everything.
There you go. Gotta hit it at the side like a ketchup bottle.
I don't hit ketchup at the side.
Yeah, because you're a child and you got squeezy ketchup. Back in my day, ketchup was in glass bottles and we had to hit the side to get it to come out. And people would always try to hit the back, and you'd say, no, you have to hit it on the 57 because otherwise it doesn't work.
It looks like a bunch of carrot applesauce that a baby chewed up that spit out.
Well, Ruby, grab the other can of coconut milk. We've got 2 13-ounce cans of full-fat coconut milk. We're just gonna pour that in.
It looks like a weird milkshake.
That's kind of what it's gonna be like.
What?
And then we're just gonna freeze it so it turns into ice cream. Now, because this is vegan, it tends to freeze kind of like very hard and crystally and icy. So we're gonna add arrowroot powder, which is a thickener, and you can also add frozen bananas. We're not gonna do that, but if you want to, you can add frozen bananas. So next, we need 2½ teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. And then while she's doing that, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and you can also use coconut sugar if you would like to, but we're gonna stick with brown. Next, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of molasses. And funny story, when we were at the grocery store, we were at the self-checkout because everybody's at the grocery store because it was a few days before Thanksgiving and everybody's shopping for Thanksgiving.
It was my fault.
Yeah, it was my fault. We were bagging all of our stuff, and I picked up a bag and knocked over the molasses, and it fell on the floor and opened and spilled molasses all over the Ralph's floor. So, funny story, right? Haha.
Wasn't my fault.
No, usually things like that are Ruby's fault, like I said, bulldozer. But in this case, it was my fault. Ew, molasses is so gross. It smells like rotten barbecue sauce, and it looks like car oil.
Looks like syrup and it smells good to me.
Well, you just love to contradict everything that I say, don't you?
Not true.
I'm gonna add a little more because I don't want to touch it and it gets stuck to the inside of the thing. And I'm gonna close this up because it's so gross. But when you mix it into things, it's fine. Oh, look, our timer went off. So Ruby's gonna rinse that, and I will take the crust out of the oven.
I hate seeing that chicken in the sink.
It's a turkey, not a chicken.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's a turkey in the sink, and because we're at our grandparents' house.
And it's Thanksgiving and we're having dinner tonight.
But
people,
this is why we're making
I don't
vegan
know.
food, because killing animals for food is not nice,
Yes.
even though neither of us are vegan. But I want to be vegan. I'm gonna go vegan soon. It's just in our family.
I'm vegan. I don't really eat any
Yeah, you
more.
don't really eat any meat, but you had a hot dog yesterday. Neither of us like meat very much. We eat it sometimes, but
I
not a
feel
lot.
like the trash can keep switching.
But Ruby, no meat is vegetarian. Vegan is no animal products. You can't have milk, you can't have eggs, you can't have butter, can't
Okay, I'm
have
vegetarian.
ice cream. That's why we're making vegan ice cream. Because regular ice cream is not vegan because it takes milk from a cow.
Are we gonna blend this up?
Yes, we're gonna blend it up. All right, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You wanna add that, Rose? Because I burnt myself when I was taking this out of the oven. Because
I burnt myself on 2 fingers yesterday with a hot glue gun. You don't know the pain. And it was just worked out.
I have experienced much worse pain than that.
I mean, you almost broke your knee.
Yeah.
So you might have to get surgery.
Well, go watch my knee video about my injury.
You made a video about that?
I'm going to. I haven't uploaded it yet. Got it. We're doing a teaspoon of vanilla, and last we're going to add 2 tablespoons of arrowroot starch, which, like I said before, is going to thicken up the mixture so it doesn't get so crystally. And also, if you have an ice cream maker, you run it through that, and that'll help it way more than adding the arrowroot starch. But we don't have an ice cream maker, so we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of that. My God, my hand hurts. All right, that is plenty, my darling. So that is all of our ingredients. We are just gonna pop. We're just gonna pop the top on the blender.
Pop the top.
And blend it all up. Come back! Alright! We're gonna pour this into our crust. And it's still hot. I wasn't expecting that. Probably because I left it on the stove. So we're gonna pour this all into our crust. And
What the heck? It's like pouring out of the side of it.
Alright! We are done. Now we're just gonna put this in the freezer. It's best if you leave this overnight, but you can just leave it for like 3 to 5 hours or just until it gets hardened. And then just slice it up, eat it like a pie. Let's put this in the freezer. This is hot. Thank you so much for, I got hair on my mouth. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you make this and if you enjoy it, cause it's pretty good. Alright, thank you. See you guys next time. Have a nice day. Have a good time. Have a good, happy Thanksgiving. Happy
Thanksgiving! I was just starting to do that and then you started singing. You didn't know I was about to do that.
Oh my god, we must be geniuses.
Well, we are sisters. She has ice cream sandwiches.
Wow. Alright, you done?